Hi guys, Expose and Educate. We're now outside the DPD depot in Quedgeley on Waterwells Trading Estate. Not sure if this is going to be a standalone or whether it will be a tag on to one of the others we've done this morning. But we are here to see if they respect our right to film in public and to film from publicly accessible areas. So got a couple of run-ins with the post office this morning. By all means go and check out those videos, guys, and we'll see if DPD are any different. Obviously the gates are open for ease of access and exit for those. Obviously if you want to come and visit, this is due to COVID that they're currently closed. Ways to rearrange a delivery, and tells you their registered office, guys. If any complaints at all, that's the one. Smethwick in the West Midlands. It says please press the intercom for assistance. As you can see, slightly better security than the police. So there's another big business over there which we might check out in a second. So authorised vehicles only, says that we're welcome, and it says if you're here to collect a parcel or visiting to go this way. Now that's okay if you're in a vehicle, but there doesn't seem to be a public footpath anywhere. Let's just check the signage here. Nothing to say that you can't walk in. Obviously if you're on foot then you can't stick to footpaths. So we've got the visitors parking over there. A couple of disabled spots. It just says, I can't see what it says here. Cars, something or other. We'll check that out in a moment. So a few vans in. Once again, it's a company that has to hire some in occasionally. Extra work at Christmas time, you know, that sort of thing. The double logo building, so we've got the red parcel DPD and the blue for the DPD local. Anybody knows much more about that, drop it in the comments, guys. So what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bays. If I counted correctly, which is shows you it's got a big depot, probably covering the whole of Gloucestershire and maybe even some of South Gloucestershire. Do you cover South Gloucester from here, guys? Do you cover any of South Gloucester from here? No. No. That's different depot, yeah? Yeah. Thank you. Do you, I don't know how old you are and I'm not being rude, do you remember Pathé News? Remember how they used to record things back in the dark days when it was all black and white, right, and people are now using it to look at history? Yeah. We're making history, guys, COVID. Right, okay. So we're just recording things for... I've got a feeling I've got to start again. Yeah. So keep your ears pinned and I'll explain again. Yes, sir. What can I do to help you?
Just wondering what you're up to, basically.
Okay, right. Good timing then. Do you want to come closer so I can get you all in the shot?
No? We'll wait and find out what's going on first.
Okay, you will remember Pathé News.
Am I that old, am I?
I'm just assuming. You look like an intelligent man.
Yes, I've heard of Pathé News. Yes.
Okay, so you know that they documented things through general life, from the war to just life on the streets of London and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're doing a similar thing in 2021-2022 where we're just documenting local businesses, COVID, the reactions of people to cameras, believe it or not, because we've all got them. I bet you've all got cameras on your phones. And yet, as soon as you point it to somebody, you get different reactions. Yeah. Now, you've been very professional. You've got a smile on your face.
My job.
You're very inquisitive. This gentleman's not sure yet. He's making his mind up. Yeah, oh, late start for you today? Yeah. Late finish? Late finish. Fair play. We'll keep up the good work. I'm waiting for a couple of parcels myself. So, so yeah, so that's all we're doing. Right, okay. I've done over the last week I've been doing the HQ police station.
Okay.
I've also discovered on my travels that they're secret buggers. They've got buildings all over the place. So I've discovered some of those today.
So what are we doing with this footage?
What are we doing with it? That will depend, sir.
Okay.
There's a limited company that accepts footage for documentary purposes, recording history.
Okay.
So it might well end up in their hands.
Right.
It may well end up on YouTube. There might be the odd clip goes on Facebook.
Okay, but obviously being a company, it's going to have to go through marketing, our marketing department first.
He's done it. I knew it was coming, guys. What makes you believe that?
Because you're filming on private property.
Okay.
That's not, that you were over there.
Is that not a continuation of the footpath?
No, that's private property.
Is it not?
Past that barrier is private property. Yeah.
See, no, I just thought that was a headroom thing so that big lorries don't go in, because I've got to be honest, I can't see any signs. We don't try and go anywhere we're not allowed to.
I'm not disputing, but
and in fairness,
anything that's going to be filmed for DPD has to obviously go for our marketing. I'm sure they'll be fine with it if you tell them what it's for.
To be honest with you, if you want me to be blunt, they haven't got a choice.
Right, okay.
And that sounds harsh, doesn't it?
Does a little bit, but you know, I'm sure they're quite willing and open to.
I like to speak straight, because if I try and give you a load of old bull,
there's no point.
Tell you as it is, they've got no chance of me asking for permission. They've got no grounds to tell me not to.
They wouldn't bother them too much.
Yeah, exactly.
They're always good for the good publicity, as long as it is obviously good publicity.
Well, do you know what? That's up to you guys.
Right, okay.
Do you know, I've just been round over here somewhere at the back. I was walking through the car park, camera wasn't even on, and a lady shouted at me, so I put the camera on, because any interaction, you know, suddenly started shouting, you can't do this, GPDR, and you've got to delete it. And I said, can I educate you? You know, you've started off a bit rough, let's rewind, calm down, I'll explain what I'm doing, just so that you feel at ease. No, I'll get my manager. So off she trots. So I thought, well, I better wait. He comes down, come with me. Sorry? What's this, a citizen's arrest or something? He says, I'm taking you to the police. I said, I'll come with you because I want to, because I want you to be educated. So we went over to the police come out, and they've now educated them that I don't have to delete anything. I don't need permission to film.
No, because you're on, as I said, out here you're on.
Yeah, and if it's publicly accessible, that's not a problem either.
That's fine.
So you seem to understand it. This guy's smiling, so I know he's happy. You're still waking up. You need a coffee.
At no point there's no point kicking off with anybody until you know the full facts.
Exactly. And yet people do.
No
and then that normally means that the footage goes elsewhere.
That's fine.
You know, which is like, can I just take your name?
My name's Richard Wadner. I'm the general manager.
Sorry, Richard
Wadner.
I'm
the general manager.
General manager. Well, you've been very professional, Richard. Appreciate that. Do people call you Dick very often?
Not unless they want something else.
No, it was just that my father-in-law was called Richard, and we always used to call him Dick, and not because he misbehaved.
No, only my wife and my mother call me Richard as well.
I've got the same in my family. Yeah. So anyway, you have a good day, mate. Keep smiling. So are you happy? Because I'm not going to be here long.
I'm going to give marketing a shout anyway to let them know you've been around.
Of course, yeah. As I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not allowed to.
Have you got a business card or anything?
I don't carry anything with me at all other than cash.
I don't want cash.
And I'll tell you why, shall I?
Go on.
In certain areas of the country, the police abuse their powers.
Right. And
they'll ask you your name, and if you refuse to give it or politely decline, they will use all sorts of sections under terrorism and goodness knows what to bend you up, put you in handcuffs, just to search you to find your name.
Right.
And yet, the copper I've just spoke to round the corner, he was totally polite. I told him who I was.
He's pretty good.
So
Can I take your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Scott.
Scott.
It's got nothing to do with you really, sir, but...
as we're being polite.
Yeah, no, it's Scott.
Scott. And you work for yourself? Or?
I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
And I fall under the banner, there's a limited company called PINAC.
Okay.
Which is, get this right for you, photography in public is not a crime.
Okay.
Or photography is not a crime. Yeah, so that's what we all tend to fall under. We're all over the country doing this. And even some DPD depots have not been quite as pleasant as yourself.
Well, I'm a very pleasant guy.
So Gloucestershire is turning out to be
a bonus,
a gem.
I take it you're not from Gloucestershire.
My accent would probably tell you I'm from somewhere else.
They tell me I got an accent, but I can't hear it myself.
Yeah, it's funny that. I mean, people say, "Oh, do you come from Australia?" And I can't see that at all.
Not Australian accent.
No, I'm from slightly more up and over to the east. I won't say any more than that because I don't want everybody to know where I live.
No,
So
Okay,
yeah.
sir.
Well, thank you. You've been very respectful, Richard, and I wish you a Merry Christmas.
And yourself.
And hopefully your staff are following in your vein, shall we say?
I do hope they are. Yeah, most of them
and that's a good thing.
Alrighty.
Brilliant. Thanks
Cheers,
very much
Scott.
indeed. In fact, I'm probably going to do my outro and leave it there.
That's fine.
So thanks very much. You take care.
Cheers, buddy.
So guys, that was Richard, very professional, manager for the place. A very good advert for DPD, I've got to say. So we've wished him well for Christmas. We're just going to do a final couple of shots. He says his staff are all very respectful of stuff as well. So we might put the camera over the other side just for a bit and have a little look-see over there. But from DPD, Gloucester Depot, guys, that's Expose and Educate, out.